Have you ever noticed that friend who always cancels plans? There's always a reason. They're tired, they don't feel well, maybe next time. At first, it feels personal. You start thinking they don't care anymore. But the truth is, most of the time, they're not avoiding you, they're protecting their energy.
If you're someone who feels genuinely happier staying home on a Friday night in comfortable clothes with quiet instead of noise, this video is probably describing you. Today, we're talking about the psychology of people who love staying at home, the kind of people society often labels as boring, even though science tells a very different story.
The reality is that not everyone recharges the same way. Some people gain energy from being around others. Crowds, conversations, movement, and noise make them feel alive. But for others, every social interaction, even enjoyable ones, slowly drains their mental battery. For these people, home isn't just a place, it's where they finally reset. Psychologists explain this through how the nervous system is wired. Some brains need more stimulation to feel balanced, while others function best with less. This isn't laziness or social weakness, it's simply difference. But loving home isn't only about introversion. The outside world is unpredictable. Loud strangers, sudden plan changes, and endless small talk can be exhausting. At home, everything is under your control. The lighting, the sounds, the pace of the day. For people with anxiety or high sensitivity, that sense of control isn't a luxury, it's essential.
What's interesting is that research shows people who enjoy solitude are often more creative, more reflective, and better at deep thinking. Staying home doesn't mean doing nothing. Many of the best ideas aren't born in crowded rooms or busy parties. They appear in silence, late at night, when the mind finally has space to wander.
Still, society constantly glorifies being out. The parties, the trips, the highlights shared online. Live your best life often means being visible everywhere. But what if your best life looks quieter? A documentary, a simple meal, and no expectations. That isn't sadness, that's self-awareness.
Of course, not everyone stays home for peaceful reasons. Some people do it because of social anxiety, past experiences, or a quiet form of depression that whispers, "What's the point?" For them, home becomes both a refuge and a cage. That's why the real question matters. Do you stay home because it restores you, or because leaving feels too heavy? One is peace, the other is hiding.
To watch our upcoming videos, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of them. Thank you for staying with us until this moment.
People who truly love staying home don't feel like they're missing out. They experience life differently. They find joy in small rituals, the morning coffee, the familiar spot on the couch, the way evening light fills the room, the silence others rush past. Psychologists call this a low stimulation preference. These people don't need constant excitement from the world. Their inner world is already rich.
So, if you turn down invitations without guilt, if you genuinely enjoy a quiet weekend alone, and if you'd rather re-watch your comfort show than chase new memories, you're not broken. You simply value depth over noise and peace over performance. Now tell me, do you prefer staying home, or do you think we're all just making excuses?